past the slot machines on my left. Wait. But these elevators are broken, I thought.
This place is the bee's knees.
Now all of a sudden they're going to start working? There we go. I found it. Okay, so next. Oh, it's stealing. I don't want to steal. Nope. Nope. Oh, I gotta pick it. I don't want to pick it. Okay, that's not super helpful.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
I don't know. What? So...
Ring a ding, baby.
Ring a ding ding! Is this Benny's room? I thought I had a key. I thought that was the whole point. Oh, I do have a key. Okay, so what do we have? Garbage. Nothing. I will take all that pre-war money though. Because it doesn't count as stealing. For some strange reason. Salesman's Weekly. Oh, shoot. It's Yes Man. What's up, homie?
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Everything. What are you doing here?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes Man. What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
That's funny. Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for.
Not very smart.
That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Say Mr. House... Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would it happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that.
Wow.
The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't.
I didn't.
Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
Sure, buddy. I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
I'm not gonna kill Yes Man, but where's the platinum chip?
Benny carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting?
Yeah, that's not a very nice word. Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Whether I want to or not. So should I ask these tribes if they support an independent New Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Which tribes should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick.
Uh-huh.
And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Oh. You said something about a bunker at the fort.
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
Yeah. The last thing Vegas needs is more
Oh,
robots.
yeah. I'm sure you're right. I mean, for one thing, it's you saying it. And you always know what you're talking about.
I do.
And if you had, you know, a huge killer robot at your command, yeah, that would just clutter things up. And a lesser person might want that kind of overwhelming force on their side. But you know, where's the challenge in that?
Exactly. What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
All right.
Of course,
What do you know about the boomers?
they must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them.
They're
They
boomers.
fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude.
That's
If they
pretty
can be
rude.
convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion or NCR, though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Yes. I'll get back to you about the boomers.
Anything else I can help with?
The Great Khans.
The cons are just... they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
How have the Khans been kicked around?
They were one of the tribes the three families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
No, there's not. What about the Omertas?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something.
Maybe. Do you know anything else?
Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny. He
Benny.
hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something.
They probably
because he said
are.
they always are.
Well, he was up to something.
Whenever you get around to it, will be just...
How about the White Gloves?
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy.
Creepy. I'll let you know when I'm done evaluating them.
Don't hurry on my account. Anything else I can help?
The Brotherhood of Steel?
Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit.
Well, I guess I will visit.
They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside.
Oh?
They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad.
Superman.
All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots.
That's too bad.
No rush. Any...
I think that's everything. Okay. Goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
I'll try not to. What does the terminal do? Nothing. Anything else? Terminal? Terminal? Ooh. Piece of candy. Oh my, what do we got here? Nope, that's a dead end. What about, oh, hey buddy. What about over here? Ooh. Oh, that's to the sub-basement. Requires a key. Fine. I will be back, yes, man. Da 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 da. Okay, let's see, where did the elevator go? Oop. Ah, boo. Okay, did I lose the elevator? There's this. Shouldn't that be it? Or maybe it's there. Oh, there it is. Boop. Let's go talk to the dude again. There's Benny.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Hey, Swank.
You're back. Find anything?
Benny has reprogrammed a Securitron.
He's what? Ah, jeez.
I thought I'd maybe talk to the man, see if we can work out a deal.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
Guess we'll find out.
Hey. Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
I'll do what I want.
What in the goddamn?
Ha 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 ha!
Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Let's see. The jig's up, Benny. Me and Yes Man had a talk.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What'd you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle.
I do.
I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Yeah, 2 conditions. Lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite. Now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Yes.
No sudden moves around the boss, got it?
Oh, I'll do what I want. And the boss is about to die. Okay, I need to... No. Make sure... I have the pistol. Okay. All right, Benny.
He's got some privacy. I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
A Securitron dug me up at a dock in Good Springs. Did the rest.
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever.
No,
Once
sir.
you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Seems you dropped something. in Boulder City.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I've got questions. A bunch of them.
You got questions? I got answers.
First things first, tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the House Edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
How does the chip work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself.
Ho ho.
Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
What does the chip do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons. I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power and gives them heft.
Like they
Might
don't already
be
have
slightly
some.
useful if you're looking to defend the strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
The chip belongs to me. Hand it over. Oh, well, let's talk about something else first.
How else?
I want to know about the factions gunning for Vegas.
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight.
Tell me about Mr. House.
A good cat to swing with, or was until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening.
He just doesn't like
The
you.
robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
What makes chairman so special?
We're the definition of cool, baby.
No, the kings
We
are
know how to
cool.
swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own.
Mm-hmm. How about the Omertas?
A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are.
Mm-hmm. How about the White Glove?
Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may, this, my pleasure, that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my
Ring-a-ding
guts
ding.
say, don't go in the basement.
I think I'll go in the basement. What about the NCR?
A nation of meddlers trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip.
Yeah.
And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated.
Complicated, baby. Well, don't worry. It's going to get a lot less complicated for you here in a second. Tell me about Caesar's Legion.
Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They spent the meanwhile gathering strength. They're going to try to take the dam again real soon. And if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist.
That would be bad. Let's talk about something else.
Something else you wanted to know?
Help me understand this scheme of yours.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
No, it's not. And you're willing to commit murder to make this happen?
Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains.
Bro. I see your point.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers. I prefer the former. How about you?
You're gonna be the latter. What's the deal with your secret workshop and Yes Man friend?
You really weren't supposed to talk to him.
But I did.
All right. So, he used to be a Securitron on patrol, square as the rest, until I gave him a Mickey in the shape of a pulse grenade. Once he was on the nod, I yanked some wires and dragged him up to the workshop. I had some help, you see. Gal named Emily, one of the followers over in Freeside, a real whiz when it comes to things technical. She programmed his personality. Once Yes Man was hooked back into House's data network, I started learning a lot more about what he was up to, dig? Like where and when to find you.
Let's talk about something
else you wanted to know?
What are you offering?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
I don't know. Answers first, then I'll decide.
Something else you wanted to know?
Talk about the
What
chip.
about it?
It belongs to me. Hand it over.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it. as in
Oh,
me,
Benny.
not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one. But the chip sticks with me. Something else you wanted to know?
Yeah. How did I? Is it this
What
one?
else? Babe,
Yeah. No.
what?
What does Chip do? How's Chip work? Can I get back to it? I need to get back to. That it? Shoot. Do I not have a?
What? Babe. Some.
Okay. Well.
Baby, you're the boss. All you gotta. In the meantime,
Yeah.
enjoy the high life. Room service is on me.
Boop 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 boop. You gonna die.
Hey! I'm gonna ring your bell, creep.
No, you're not. Bye, Benny. Gimme, 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 gimme. I have everything.